Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Blaster, and the channel is the Truth Channel. On this broadcast, I'm talking about the S.Y.S.B.M. Save Yourself, Black Man. Now, you like any group, there is a level of depth to the whole premise of the thinking. Case in point, MGTOW, men going their own way. It's different aspects of it. Some call it monk mode when you just say, forget it. I'm just not dating. Then you have this, you have that. You have the ones that still date. You have the ones that still have girlfriends, but their girlfriend doesn't have any pull on what they say or do. S.Y.S.B.M is the same thing. It's different levels of depth, and it's different. Some people view it as just black women. When I think of S.Y.S.B.M and I link myself to that train of thought, I look at it as black people in general. That when it comes to the black community, me trying to save the black community, me thinking I have to be in the heart of the black community, is done and over with. It's over with. There's some truth to black women at times being enemies. I've had a recent job when I moved to Texas, where one of my supervisors was a black woman, and she was intentionally picking with me and another guy that I was close to at work. She was picking on him because he used to be around me. And she didn't like me because of an incident that happened when we were both on the same level. From that point, she held a grudge the whole entire time I was there. So don't try to link me with black women. I have many examples of betrayal from black women. We ain't even got to get into all of that. And black men, it was black boys rather, that stole my cars. It was a black man that as soon as I came back to Milwaukee, he brought up something that he caused from 2012 in 2017, 5 years later, that he brought on himself and made a whole big conflict out of it. It's black men at work that sit around laughing and giggling, talking negatively behind your back. It's black people at work that will go to the supervisor saying this, saying that. And white people aren't off the hook. That's why I said save yourself, black man. Because a real S.Y.S.B.M knows that white people are not allies by default. But a real S.Y.S.B.M guy that really understands this train of thought understands that you're supposed to judge people based on how they treat you, not link yourself to one another because of tribes or skin color. And come next spring, I'm moving to a suburban community with high incomes where my car is extremely less likely to be stolen, where home invasions, burglaries are extremely less likely to happen. Listen, man, I don't care if you black. If you a car thief, if you trying to steal from me, if you trying to hurt my kids, if you trying to hurt me, my wife, you are the enemy, and you will be treated as such. And when those guns come out, skin color is not going to matter. That's a real S.Y.S.B.M. When you start trying to hurt people, when you start trying to set people back financially, you are the enemy. You're not a brother. You're not a brother. You killing, especially these people walking around talking about this, that, and the other. I ain't gonna even use the term. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what went on last year. But they're killing each other in the community. You're the enemy. You start shooting right here in Milwaukee. High speed this, high speed that. High speed chases everywhere. The kids are starting to be killed. 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds. You who do high speed chases are the enemy. You're the enemy. And some of these guys that do this, I do like them. I do like them to a certain extent. But I don't like the behavior of, for the sake of thrills, you're endangering everybody around you. I have no link to you. I don't feel obligated to you. If you're a black man, you're messing with other black men's wives. You're beating on their daughters. You are the enemy. See, this is the depth of S.Y.S.B.M. The shallow ones, all they want to focus on is dating. Saving yourself goes way further than that. Now, I'm not trying to save nobody that don't want to be saved. And this is coming from a preacher. I learned through the years, me being a preacher. I'm not finna sit around and argue with you. If you want to go to hell, if you want to be lost, that's you. I'm still going to enjoy my life and my day, and so is God. If you choose not to accept him, he's going to be perfectly fine while you are lost. So this is the extent of the depths of the S.Y.S.B.M train of thought. It goes so much further than dating, because you want to go to Thailand and deal with Southeast Asian women. It's way more to this train of thought than that. What about the issues that you face every day in the United States? You got to be deeper than that. So if people trying to wondering what it is, I'm giving you a little more to this here. I don't care what color you are. If you endanger me, you endanger my kids. If you're being disrespectful, it's a serious case going on in Milwaukee. The kid involved basically was threatening harm to myself. And I simply stated, I'm not that Chinese woman. And this was taken so far out of context that I got in trouble in regards to the job itself. Because this guy, who happens to be black, told his mother, and his mother, who happens to be black, told higher ups, black, black, black. How many times do I have to deal negatively with those that's supposed to be with me and not understand that they're not with me? That's the extent of this, y'all. We'll talk about it a little more later. S.Y.S.B.M, save yourself, black man. It's deeper than dating. It's about getting out of these little ratchet areas that are dangerous and detrimental to your finances. You start having too much, these guys will come up in there and try to tie you and your family up. And try to make your wife suck their wang dingy right in front of your face while you think these is brothers. Thanks for listening. Like, share, and subscribe.